Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is another episode of the Captain's Quarters Show. I appreciate you all for joining me. This is via From Left to Right USA on both Facebook and on YouTube. Be sure to hit that subscribe on YouTube and also join the Facebook group page. Appreciate y'all. Also, hit a like on this video as you are watching it. It only takes about a second. Thank you. Today, I'm going to be discussing this whole Jason Aldean situation. He has a song, Try That in a Small Town, that has gotten a lot of flack, a lot of backlash. It was canceled by Country Music Television. And as a result of that, it became probably a bigger song than what it was already or what it would have been. And I want to go through and I want to give my opinion about this situation, but also I'm going to go and pull up his response, Jason Aldean's response to the backlash, and also read an article in regard to the situation of how the song came to be canceled, how that came about. So first off, personally, of course, I have no issue with the song. I think that the song in its standing alone, just listen to the lyrics, the musicality of it, nothing's wrong with the song. You know, to me, it's representing American values, is representing, godly values, because, nothing really godlier than protecting your family. And so, as a community, you want others to look out for you and you look out for others. And the song is basically representing those who go out and harm other people, and how, in seems to be major cities, but he's saying, look, if you're in a small town, you wouldn't be doing that, because in a small town, people look out for one another. They have each other's backs, and you wouldn't get away with that. So I don't see anything wrong with that, because there's music out here from Sexy Red. I'm not even going to talk about the lyrics of her song. You have Cardi B. You have Little Durk. You have Lil Baby. All these little, whatever, Lil Pump, Lil whatever, Lil Whoop De Whoop. And all these guys rap about robbing people, murdering people, assaulting people, anything you could think of, gang banging. They rap about that. Do they ever get canceled off of any network, off of any platform, any streaming platform? No, they don't. They are allowed to push that degenerate crap to whoever, and there's no problem. Lil Nas X had multiple videos with highly sexual behavior going on. Like, he had nude men all together dancing and being, choreographing dances or whatnot together, nude, in a video. No problem. Did it get canceled? No, did not. Okay, so clearly the content is not an issue until you're doing something that goes against the culture of violence, the culture of, or if you're pushing godliness, if you're pushing American values, that's the only time it becomes an issue. Now, enough of what I think about that, but I'm going to pull up this article to give a backstory of how the song Small Town, or Try That in a Small Town, became canceled. Let's see here. Let me find it. Which one is it? Okay. Yep. The Newsweek one. Okay. So here we go. All right. This is from Newsweek. Okay. He reached #1 on the US iTunes chart after Country Music TV, Country Music Television, pulled the song's music video from the channel. So I looked it up and I tried to find if any other platform pulled his song or pulled his video. Don't see it. The only platform that I see that pulled the record, the video, was Country Music Television. That's it. So keep that in mind, because I got some other information I'm gonna pull in later in this video. So it's funny because let's see here. Let's see. All right, so somebody on Twitter said they criticized the lyrics of his song. They said that try that in a small town is not only reminding people that sundown towns exist, but that he loves them. Don't even listen or watch to give him the views, but read the scary lyrics. Ooh. It's like he forgot about the January 6th insurrection. See, so it's okay. It's okay to go listen to Lil Baby, Lil Durk, The Game, Blueface, any of these other rappers talk about assaulting people, shooting people, robbing people, kicking people's doors in, selling drugs, sleeping with all these different women. That's fine. No problem with any of that. Don't cancel them at all. But this man makes one song that talks about, and I'll read some of the lyrics. He says, cuss out a cop, spit in his face, stomp on the flag and light it up. Yeah, you think you're tough? Well, try that in a small town. See how far you make it down the road. Around here, we take care of our own. You cross that line, it won't take long for you to find out. I recommend you don't. He ain't say anything about you N-words, such and such. He didn't say, he's gonna, just walk up on you with the Tech 9 and unload in your face just randomly because you're an op. You know what I'm saying? He's talking about you come into an area and you take advantage of people who are innocent. You assault them, you disrespect their community, and we're not gonna stand for it. Like, if anybody has ever seen the movie Original Gangsters, that came out like in 90, whatever that was, 93 or something. If you ever seen that movie, basically it's people in Gary, Indiana. The citizens came together to fight the gangs. There were multiple gangs that were feuding. The people of the citizens came together to fight the gangs because they wanted them out of the community. Same thing happening right here in this song. Now, get that out the way, because then I'm going to play Jason Aldean, his response. Here's the video. And here we go.
Well, I gotta tell you guys, man, it's been a long ass week.
Excuse the cursing.
It's been a long week, and I've seen a lot of stuff. Suggesting I'm this, suggesting I'm that. Hey, here's the thing. Here's one thing I feel. I feel like everybody's entitled to their opinion. You can think something all you want to, it doesn't mean it's true, right? So What I am is a proud American. I'm proud to be from here. I love our country. I want to see it restored to what it once was before all this bullshit started happening to us. I love my country, I love my family, and I will do anything to protect that. I can tell you that right now.
100%.
Here's what I want to say. A lot of if people don't like what you say, they try and make sure that they can cancel you, which means try and ruin your life, ruin everything. One thing I saw this week was a bunch of country music fans that could see through a lot of the bullshit, all right?
Yep.
I've never seen before, and it was pretty badass to watch, I gotta say. Thank you guys so much. Song, do you think you're gonna play it tonight? Do you think you're not gonna play it?
All right, so you got the gist of that. All he says at the end is that people asked him would he play the song, perform the song right there at that concert, and then he went on to perform the song. So anyway, now I want to move the Jason Aldean situation out of the way, because remember, Jason Aldean's song, the video, was taken down from Country Music Television, and that is it. It remains on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, so on and so forth, right? All these other streaming platforms, the song is still up and has done very well. Okay, I think it made #1 digital song or something like that last week. So congratulations to him. Congratulations to him. I'm glad he made that song, and I'm glad it's doing very well. And I want to segue to some other music artists that have been canceled, but on a larger scale and more consistently than you see with this Jason Aldean song, or with any of his other music, or really any music in the genre of country music, or almost in any genre, period. So, like I said earlier, you have rap music, okay, like the degenerate rap music, Cardi B type, Sexy Red type, Lil Durk, Lil Baby, Migos, etc., type of music that just is degenerate. It talks down to people. It makes them less than what they are, and is violent, unnecessarily violent. And that music doesn't get canceled at all. That music gets pushed up the playlist. Okay, they put millions of dollars behind those songs to make sure they get a #1, to make sure they're a top 10 hit. Now you have artists such as Bryson Gray, who makes conservative Christian music, rap music, and he was able to get a #1 digital song, and it was from Let's Go Brandon. So I don't know if too many people remember, but he made there were a slew of Let's Go Brandon songs back in 2021. He made a version featuring Tyson James and Chandler Crump, and it went #1, beating out Adele. Okay, this is from Billboard. Okay, this is not a rinky-dink website or anything. This is straight from Billboard, who chart the songs. This is their charts. You see, digital songs, #1. It was #1 for 2 weeks. Like I said, it beat out Adele. And this song was banned on YouTube. YouTube banned it. It also was taken off of multiple other streaming platforms like Spotify, etc. There were about 3 platforms at least that it got wiped off. Okay? Wiped off. And that's not the only song that he's had, Bryson Gray, that he's had to get wiped off of platforms. So I have more. And he's been making these songs since about 2018, 19 is when he really caught fire, I would say. Let's see here. And then here he has a song, and this is a very interesting article right here. But it basically says Bryson Gray, he had a song that just came out just about like a month ago or so called Reclaim the Rainbow. Matter of fact, it came out in June because that's Pride Month, right? Demon Month, many of us call it. And so there's this article that was written right here that throws shots at Bryson. It says this anti-LGBTQ plus song blocked BTS's Jimin from Billboard's #1 spot. I have no idea who this is. Like, I have no idea who this is. Never heard of this person. He looks like a woman. But anyway, let's see here. So is he an LGBT person or something? Like, why would they be going this hard to specifically talk about him? Let's see here. But he had a recent release called Angel Part 1. It disappeared from the Billboard charts almost as quickly as it arrived. So it goes on to say that Angel Part 1 initially debuted at #1 on several Billboard charts. Okay. And then the song responsible for hindering Jimin's return to #1 was the song Reclaim the Rainbow, performed by Bryson Gray, featuring Jimmy Levy and Shamika Michelle. This controversial track debuts at the top of both R&B hip-hop digital song sales and rap digital song sales charts. Those, though, exact numbers weren't known at the time. And then he goes on to say, accompanied by a low-budget video, the song attempts to portray, notice the wording, accompanied by a low-budget video. So you throw shots at the video. Then you say the song attempts to portray pride celebrations and the acceptance of LGBT community in a negative light. It heavily references religion as well as various celebrities and politicians in an effort to make some kind of point. It's just so interesting how they make these. Yeah, it's so interesting. So anyway, that song made #1 digital rap and hip hop and R&B charts as well. And by the way, that Let's Go Brandon song that I just brought up a little while ago, it not only was it a #1 digital song, but it made it was number 28. It was number 28 song on the Hot 100. So let me show y'all that. Let's see here. Where's it at? There it is. Right here. This was a tweet from Billboard charts again. Billboard, the main source of music charts. Let's Go Brandon, featuring Tyson James and Real Chandler Crump, debuted at number 28. Like, in order to make it to be on the top 100 chart, you have to sell a bunch of songs. You have to beat out a bunch of artists that have millions of dollars behind them. Okay, you have to. People, they pay millions of dollars to get their song to a top 100. That's the top of the top of songs. These are songs normally that if you turn the radio on or you go to a club or something, you're going to hear these songs played. Like, you can't escape them. If you're listening to music like in a radio, or if you're, like I said, out on the town at a club, a bar, or something, you're hearing these songs. And he hit number 28. Okay, that's like rappers like J. Cole and Drake gets in the top 100. You got Lil Baby and Lil Durk and all these other guys, Lil Wayne. You got these type of guys that's making that type of hit. So that was incredible to see. But like I said, these songs they get banned. Okay, like Bryson Gray has been banned off of multiple platforms for multiple songs. Okay, had albums taken off of some of these streaming platforms, but yet still is able to chart songs. But there's not a lot of focus put in on these guys. But like I said, Jason Aldean makes a song, one song gets taken off of one platform, and all these news organizations, all the media is talking about it. There are other guys out here have been getting canceled, and these guys are patriots. These guys are rapping about American values, Christian conservative values, common sense things. They're rapping about this stuff consistently, really standing up. And so I'm just pointing them out. I got somebody else. I have somebody else. Topher. Topher is a rapper from Mississippi, and he had a song back in 2020, at the end of 2020, a song called "The Patriot," featuring the Marine rapper. It reached number 1 on Billboard Rap Digital Song Sales chart. And what happened with him? It got taken off. It got taken off Spotify and multiple other platforms. Okay, so listen to the song, and you tell me if "The Patriot" is worse than, I don't know, go pick almost any Lil Durk song, go pick any Migos song, go pick any Cardi B song, Megan Thee Stallion, whoever the hottest rappers are that are on the radio that got like number 1, 2, 3, 4 top songs. Play their music side by side, and you tell me which one is more degenerate, which one is speaking death over you, and which one isn't. And then tell me which one got canceled and which one didn't. So I just wanted to share that because, I don't want to take away from what Jason Aldean is doing. Because like I said in the beginning, I don't see anything wrong with the song. I'm thankful that he made that song and that he's standing behind it. Like, he's standing up and saying, look, I'm not apologizing for making the song. Nothing's wrong with the song. I meant what I said in the song. So he's standing on that. I salute him. I respect it. I'm thankful that he's doing that, because we need more artists that will do that, especially these mainstream type artists, the artists who drop a song and it goes, top 100. Okay, like, we need those guys to make more common sense type music. And then when the media comes and there's a backlash, they stand up and they don't apologize, and they don't wither and fade away because they're too scared of that type of light. So, shout out to everybody that make music that they want to make, and weather the storm when they do make these type of songs. Shout out to everybody in all genres, whether you're doing rap, hip hop, country, pop, whatever that it is that you make. If there's something that you say in your song that people want to cancel you over it, and you don't, succumb to that, thank you. Truly, because we need people to just stand up and say enough is enough. I don't care if you want to cancel me. My music is my music, right? Like my content is my content on here. So like nobody's gonna come tell me like what topics that I have to talk about or not talk about or whatever. Like I don't have any overlords, right? I serve God, and I'm going to address topics. I may address it in a different way, but I'm going to say what needs to be said about the topic and be unapologetic about it. So thank y'all for watching this. If you will, leave a like, hit that subscribe. I appreciate it. Leave a comment. Let me know what y'all thought about that song from Jason Aldean, and also what you thought what I thought about it. Let me know if you agree, disagree, and also these other rappers and entertainers. Should they get canceled for any of their music? Yes or no? Y'all let me know down in the comments. I appreciate y'all. If y'all will, hit that subscribe under this video and on this channel, please. And also go to From Left to Right USA on Facebook and join that page. I appreciate it. Until next time.